Okay, hold up. I gotta adjust this. Where do I go? Where do I go? Man, I just messed up my fucking words real bad there. Where do I go? Screen and video. No, wait, I forgot. Okay, alright. Camera. Yo, what up? Who's in the stream? I think this is good. I don't know. If Savannah was here, she would fucking be able to, tell me how to fucking fix this. Because she's better at this than I am, but currently, right now, she's not around. Yeah. Some shit happened, and, you know how it goes. I'm trying to make it up to her and, like, do right and show her that I want to do better. I ended up slipping. I ended up slipping up. Okay. I ended up slipping up and I managed to do. I did a drug that I probably shouldn't have done. I ended up doing a fucking. And I regret it. And I'm not touching that shit again. Because that shit is nasty as fuck. And I don't know, man. I'm never gonna fucking touch it again, bro. And I don't know, me and her were just texting and talking a little bit ago, and she thinks I'm still on the stuff. But in reality, I haven't been sleeping or really eating or doing much. Because I've been upset. Hold up, I gotta answer this phone call.
Yo, do you play Red Dead?
Call her and tell her that I'm not actually on this shit and that I actually haven't been sleeping or eating. Whatever. Fucking, I mean, she says I don't believe you and that I think you're doing drugs, but y'all, man, listen, I ain't doing any drugs. I don't want to fucking do drugs because it's pointless. Okay, it might be the contrast. Oh, hold up. Just trying to find the right tone that I want. I think this is good enough. I'm adjusting the camera, guys. I'm sorry, and there's a few things going on. And I'm sorry if I missed your comment, DJ. I do play Red Dead Redemption 2. I played Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Redemption 1, actually. I have 2 playlists.
Can you play Fortnite?
I can play Fortnite another stream. This stream I'm playing Call of Duty. But anyway, DJ, yeah, I do play Red Dead. I have 2 playlists of me playing the story mode up until completion. So yeah. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm not on drugs. I'm not doing anything except the only thing I'm doing is smoking weed, and I don't really count weed as a drug. Man, I'll piss in a cup right fucking now and show everyone that the only thing that's in my system is weed. And my bipolar meds might pop up. I'm not sure. I mean, they're not narcotics. There's mood stabilizers, but I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't even know if she watches my YouTube still. I believe she's still subbed. I don't know if she still watches it sometimes, but I haven't been streaming much because I've been upset and sort of depressed. Because me and her, haven't really, she's upset at me right now, and, she's taking a couple weeks away from me or whatever, like a break, I guess. And I'm over here trying my best to do better. Save money, get my own place, get the fuck out of this place that I'm in, because I don't really want to be in this fucking house. And I'm sick of the people here that fight all the time. Another main reason is people fight here all the time and all that other shit. My mom and Ricky just fought, or my mom and her boyfriend Ricky fought earlier and fucking got hectic. Man, I ended up freaking out and told them both to shut up. Because, today I didn't take last night I didn't take my meds, missed a dose, and I guess it sort of went a little manic. Because, when I miss a dose or if I don't take a dose at the right time, the next day, it will either mess it all up or I'll be lucky enough for it to not mess up. But I've been up all night last night, and a part of my bipolar disorder is the decreased need for sleep. So like I legit do not feel like the need to sleep. I could go 2 days without sleeping and still feel energized. It's only when I don't take my meds, but I'm gonna check the mail to see if I got my meds. I got like a 6-month supply. And that's still good for at least 5 months, I think. Why am I using a gun that I don't normally use? This isn't even in... I don't know, whatever. Anyway, and even though at times I have been taking my meds before yesterday, I've still been staying up all fucking night because I've been feeling upset, not able to think, and I was up for like 5 fucking days, and then I ended up going to sleep because I texted her, and I told her that I haven't been sleeping, and then she told me to sleep, and then I managed to sleep that night, and then the next night I didn't sleep and stayed up all night, so I kind of went back and forth, and now last night I've been up all night. And I don't know I'm gonna try to sleep tonight. I've also been not eating much, which makes it look like I'm doing drugs, because usually when people do drugs, they don't fucking eat much or sleep much. But I'm not doing drugs. And the only thing I'm doing is weed. I really do not like drugs, and all the drugs I've ever tried in my life, I didn't even really like. And the drug she was accusing me of being on was the one I ended up doing, because I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. But I do not fucking like it. It tastes like shit, and it smells like shit, and it looks like shit, and I don't even know, bro. and it made me fucking gag, and I pretty much puked. I'm never fucking smoking that. I really do not want to ever smoke that shit again. Because it's the most disgusting thing you'll ever taste in your mouth. Because all you're pretty much is smoking is chemicals. That's pretty much what meth is, y'all. It's fucking chemicals. And I'm never gonna touch that shit ever again, bro. It's terrible. It makes you... I don't know, man. It's just terrible, bro. Really bad. And I don't want to touch that shit. And she just happens to think that I'm doing it still. I mean, hey, I don't blame her, though. I would accuse... I mean, if she was in my shoes right now, if she was on the end I was at, if I was in her shoes, sorry, I keep fucking up my words because I'm trying to focus on the game, while I'm streaming, y'all, sorry. If I was in her shoes, I'd accuse me too. Because, you know, I'm not a stranger to past drug use. But to be honest, though, man, I don't even like drugs like that, to be honest. I experimented and tried different drugs before me and her, you know, even officially got together in the first place, like, which was over a year ago. I never got hooked on them, you know, it wasn't a habit for me. I avoided it as much as possible. I really did not like it at all. And the only thing I didn't like was alcohol, and I would drink that like it was water. I mean, I have fetal alcohol syndrome, so I'm pretty much prone to it. And when I was a baby, I fucking had alcohol withdrawals, and I had to get weaned off of it. And my mom and dad would either give me beer or liquor to wean it off. Eventually, got on my system when I was an infant. You know, to be honest, in a way, I'm lucky to be alive. My mom doesn't even like alcohol like that. My dad was pretty much abusive. At least that's what she told me. And, he would fucking beat the living shit out of her, said as if you don't fucking drink, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you and all this other bullshit. Or something like that. I don't know remember exactly what mom told me, or I don't know if she even remembers what she said, but I'm just assuming that's how it went. Or he probably either said something along those lines. I don't know, I'm just guessing, but I know but if she was drinking, and I know she doesn't like alcohol, because when I would drink sometimes, I would offer it to her and she would say no, but sometimes every time she said yes, she would drink one beer and automatically feel drunk. My mom would, so that's how you know my mom doesn't even like alcohol.
Bomb plant in progress.
She hated the taste of it, I think, too. So, yeah. But, anyway, that's besides the point. I'm just telling y'all the reason why I haven't been streaming lately and why you may have thought I might have disappeared. Trust me, guys, I'm still here. I know a couple of you guys unsubbed.
About the GTA 6 coming out in 2026.
Yeah, I know. GTA 6 is 2025, and now they're pushing it back. I mean, shit, I get they got other fucking games to work on, but still, like, come on, don't push back GTA 6. Like, release fucking GTA 6, bro. People have been waiting on that shit for so fucking long.
I'm still thinking about the Red Dead Redemption 3.
Man, they haven't even, I don't even think they released a trailer for Red Dead 3 yet. I mean, I'm pretty sure they talked about making Red Dead 3, but they're probably not ready for that. They need to release GTA 6. They gotta focus on Red Dead Redemption 2 right now and keeping that alive until they can even think about making Red Dead Redemption 3. And,
The enemy's defused our bomb.
So we're still waiting on if that's even gonna actually happen. So Rockstar Games is pretty much working on multiple different projects. And that's part of the reason why they're pushing GTA 6 back, because they're working on so many other things. Man, honestly, I want to see Red Dead Redemption 3, because Red Dead 1 was like where John ended up dying, but Red Dead 2 was like his back was like kind of John's backstory, if you guys know what I mean. Basically back like in 1899, earlier, like around the time where the gang had its fallout period, where the period where they were falling out. I bet you Red Dead Redemption 3 is gonna be about Arthur Morgan and John Marston in the game earlier, basically when they were younger, compared to Red Dead Redemption 2. I wonder what Arthur would look like if he was a little bit younger. That's what I want to see. Because in Red Dead 2, the characters talk about times where Arthur was young. I want to see what young Arthur Morgan would actually fucking look like. I mean, I guarantee you everyone's thinking about that. What young Arthur would look like. Basically, back when he was like really getting into gunslinging, and back like early when he knew Dutch early on. And I want to see what young Dutch looks like. I want to see what Dutch looks like when he was younger. I guarantee you they're gonna look at least a decade younger in Red Dead Redemption 3. And I guarantee you the story's gonna be really fucking good, and there's gonna be a lot of motherfucking shooting. Just like there is in Red Dead 2. And I want to see what Hosea... Yeah, and Hosea, and I want to see if they show how they met Charles and Javier. Basically how they even got into the gang. I mean, Red Dead, Rockstar talks about their backstories, but like, I want to see like their backstory in Red Dead Redemption 3 on how Dutch managed to meet everybody else in the gang. I wonder how, and I want to see how Uncle fucking got into Red Dead Redemption 2. Because I want to see what a younger version of Uncle looks like. That's if he was even involved in the gang earlier on. Like, or
at least on Red Dead 2 how we found out that Dutch went crazy.
Exactly. I wanna see the time before Dutch went crazy and fucking decided to stop valuing his fucking methods and decided to fucking become cold-blooded. Because Dutch would always say, we're not killers, we're outlaws. We're not murderers, we're outlaws. Basically, I mean, they would kill a lot of motherfucking people. They would massacre motherfuckers. They would kill people like they would kill motherfuckers like they were flies. But they wouldn't see themselves as fucking killers. Because Dutch would always say, there's a difference between a killer and an outlaw. And I guess back in the Wild West, there really was a difference. Because an outlaw didn't follow the laws because they didn't believe in the government.
Dutch.
Man, honestly, nowadays, if you were to try to ride like a fucking cowboy, it wouldn't work. Imagine running around on a horse today with a fucking revolver shooting motherfuckers and robbing places. That I guarantee you wouldn't get very far. Because if you were to go and rob like a store or something and then ride up on a horse, the cops would easily identify you, bro. They would fucking catch you almost instantly. But I wonder how they would catch the person riding the fucking horse without trying to kill the horse. Man, back in the Wild West, bro, they would fucking people wouldn't really care if a horse died because they would just go out and get another horse. Because horses were pretty much everywhere. Man, I really want to know what Red Dead 3 looks like. I bet Red Dead 3 is gonna look fucking amazing. Oh.
I don't think you guys gonna do anything to him.
What are you doing? Bucko?
And the Pinkertons.
And the Pinkertons, yeah. I mean, they said in Red Dead 2 that the fucking Pinkertons weren't following them before, and they were just bounty hunters. And then they were talking about how the price on their heads got too big. I wonder what that was like. I wonder how it would be like. I wonder what it was like when they were running from the law before 1899 and before the fucking Pinkertons. Man, I want to know how they met Micah too. I want to see if they show when they met Micah, cause Micah was like the fucking rat. I wonder how Micah managed to fucking join the gang and then managed to fucking manipulate Dutch. Shut up, I'm streaming. I don't care, I'm not.
I don't give a fuck what you're doing.
Well, you can mute me, buddy, because
I
I'm not
played
gonna
Red
fucking
Dead
stop talking to my
Redemption 1
stream.
and Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, man, I go back and forth between Red Dead 2 and Red Dead 1 all the time.
We're gonna play Red Dead. Get the fuck off.
I'm not
game.
talking to you.
I don't give a fuck who you talking to. Ain't that what
I'm talking to my stream. I don't care.
my.
Molly, get the fuck out of the way, man! Sorry, my fucking dog almost fucking yanked my controller out of my hand. Pulling my cord. But yeah, yeah, DJ, honestly, that would be fucking awesome. How? I'm just gonna mute this I'm just gonna mute this fucking retard in our fucking game, cause this fucking guy in our game is talking shit for no fucking reason. So I'm just gonna mute his dumb ass, cause his ass doesn't know what the fuck mute means. But anyway, as I was fucking saying, what the fuck was I saying before this fucking retard or this idiot decided to fucking interrupt me?
Nobody cares.
DJ, what was it?
Nobody cares.
Okay, then mute me then. Shut your fucking mouth and mute me. Too bad, because I fucking muted you. Why don't you do the same shit? Motherfucker, I'm busy streaming, so shut the fuck up. I got 1,000 fucking people on my fucking... I got 1,000 people subbed to my fucking channel, bro, and I talk to people on my live stream, so go fuck yourself. Dude is gonna fucking tell me to shut the fuck up. Now anyway, DJ, what the fuck was I talking about before those fucking losers decided to interrupt me? Fucking 40-year-old fucking men on here, bro. Oh my fucking god, and here goes my mom and her fucking boyfriend yelling again.
I don't remember.
Bro, oh yeah, I was talking about how Micah joined the gang. I want to see how Micah joined and how Micah managed to manipulate Dutch into fucking tricking him into doing all that dumb shit. And I want to know how fucking Micah fucking I wonder how fucking Micah started being a rat, or like when he started ratting, or like even if he would, or I want to know if Micah was a rat when he first joined the gang or anything like that, or if he wasn't a rat but then eventually became a fucking rat because he couldn't handle the pressure or something. I want to know how Micah joined and how he became the rat. That's what I want to know when they make Red Dead 3. And when they make Red Dead 3, that's gonna be fucking awesome. I bet you Red Dead 3's storyline is gonna be longer than Red Dead 2's. Just like Red Dead 2's storyline is longer than GTA 5's storyline. I heard the fucking storyline for Red Dead 2 is 50 hours long. Imagine how Red Dead 3's storyline is gonna be. Oh my god.
And how John joined the game.
Yeah, and then how yo, I wonder if it'll show how John and Arthur joined John, because you know Arthur was older than John. I think John Marston was like 20 something, and Arthur was like 30. Yeah, Arthur Morgan was 36, and John Marston was like 20 something. He was at least a decade younger than Arthur. But in the storyline, it talks about how they all joined the gang real young and how they all committed murder when they were young. Man, Red Dead Redemption storyline is just so fucking amazing. You know, and for those who have not ever played Red Dead before, man, y'all gotta go play it right now. Oh yeah, and Jack Marston was like a little kid. I wonder when he ended up coming along. I wonder if they'll even show Jack as a fucking baby, like, you know, an infant, you know, like before he was able to walk around and talk. I want to see if they show that. If they show that, I would be so happy, to be honest. But they don't. I don't even think there's a trailer for Red Dead Redemption 3. I think Red Dead Redemption 1 remastered might come out before 3, because I don't know. We just have to see what Rockstar does. But I am looking forward to seeing a Red Dead Redemption 3. This guy's just running around with a fucking sword while he's being shot at by guns, bro. That's kind of dumb, if you ask me, bro. And then a few of them are running around with throwing knives. Yeah, I bet you these guys are still fucking mad that I'm talking to my stream, and they're like, "Shut the fuck up! I don't give a shit what you're saying." Well, y'all can fucking mute me, bro, because I legit have our whole fucking team muted, and they were just talking shit when I told them they could have fucking muted me. I mean, they're grown men, bro. They sound like man, these guys in our game right now sound like they're in their 30s, and yet they're gonna talk shit to someone who's younger than them and act immature as fuck. Like, come on, bro. Like, you're 30-something years old, and you're gonna fucking stoop down and act like a fucking child and talk shit and not just fucking click the mute button like you could have done. Like, you know, how does a fucking 19-year-old how is a 19-year-old more mature than a fucking 30-year-old? I mean, come on now. Usually I do the arguing, but I try my best to fucking avoid that shit. I'm trying my best to fucking keep my head cool, and I'm trying my best to do better. And I'm avoiding the drinking as much as possible, because I don't know if I've ever told anybody on stream, but I was kind of an alcoholic, and I'm doing better. I'm not drinking, not doing drugs, man. The only thing I'm doing is smoking weed, and that's legal. I'm allowed to smoke weed. It's legal where I live, so I can smoke this shit anywhere at any time. Just can't drive and smoke. You know what I mean, y'all? And yeah, I haven't been sleeping, and there are times where I haven't been eating.
I want a drink.
Man, trust me, man, alcohol's not worth it, man. Sure, it's fun when you drink, but, like, drinking normally causes problems, man. I mean, think about it. You know, a lot of people that drink, you know, do it every single day. And, you know, and they make it a habit, and then they wake up morning, noon, and night and fucking drink a lot of beer. And when I was drinking, it started at just having a few to get a nice little buzz, but then eventually it became to the point where I couldn't control it, and then I just fucking would get blackout drunk every day. So alcohol ain't worth it, TJ, man. Trust me, drinking isn't worth it. I mean, it's fun having a few drinks at first, but over time it could become a habit and that you can't control, and then your body becomes physically dependent on alcohol, and then you get liver disease, and then your kidneys could shut down and depending on how much you do every day or how much you consume weekly basis, you know,